Guys want to come in? Hi, Morris. You could come too. Morris, hi, honey. Good morning. Good morning. I know. Oh, it smells like smoke out there. Hi. I'll be out in a little bit. Hi, guys. Oh my goodness, that's the worst smell of smoke I've had. We're fasting today, so this is how I'm drinking my coffee. I am not in a good mood. Black coffee diluted over ice so I can choke it down. It's not fair. It's just not fair. So how bad was the smoke when you got your paper?
You know, I noticed it right off. I mean, it was very strong. I mean, it's not subtle at all. It's like, wow, there's smoking out here. And I think when I went out to get the paper, I think a couple of flakes of ashes hit me. So it might be those guys over there burning the wood on that cleared lot this morning, and it's just a little bit's coming this way, and most of it's going some other direction.
Local burning.
Yeah.
On top of the code orange day.
On top of the code orange, that's right.
And the Canadian wildfire air quality issues.
Yeah. Well, when we go for our walk, we'll find out for sure.
Yeah, and we'll go farther away if it's going to be on the trail. I'm. Well, I shouldn't have to breathe that in during my exercise.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, you know how I feel about. But the main reason why I get upset about smoke outside in the yard is the cats. And particularly Gray, who's now inside, who is outside, has asthma.
Aww.
You know, she has this coughing. Of course, we got a couple house cats that cough sometimes. And that's, you know, that's the main, that, and then I just can't stay out there either. But at least I can always choose to come inside, so.
I guess I've always kind of liked the smell of smoke from the, growing up, the wood stove at Big Mama's house. You know, they always kind of liked
We had a closed wood stove at Dad's house. Oh, he was making fun of me. Well, that was the last of the chicken. So we're going to have chicken tomorrow morning. I'm going to have to go get another chicken. Well, it's hard to say, but yeah. The smoke smell is pretty strong, despite the fact that the air looks mostly clear. It's hard to say. Like Don said, we'll find out when we go for a walk. Usually if a neighbor close by is burning, though, you can tell right away. You can see the smoke wafting out of their yard in your direction. Hi, pretty boys. Thank goodness Morris didn't run off this morning while I got the food bowls ready. I cleared out the ferns just enough yesterday so I could see my house again, and the little solar cell in the back could, you know, get the sunlight again. I forgot to look last night though. Oh, look where one of my bowls is up there in the woods. Guess I better go get that. So this $10 plant from Home Depot just did fabulous. The one on the other side, it must be too wet or too shaded. Probably too shaded. So it didn't do so good, but goodness gracious, that big begonia did awesome. And this fancy thing I bought too, and this dollar pentas from Walmart. This is kind of like my little cobbled together clearance corner. I bought this cat at Guardian Angel because the one lady was so delighted she had it for me. Not because, you know, I loved it for an outside thing, but it's pretty. I mean, it is pretty, but I didn't have any place inside. The none of the coleus I bought this year took off like I'm used to it taking off. I don't know why. Well, the two on the side of the garage door are okay, but these ones over here usually do so much better. It really didn't take off this year. I'm used to having much prettier coleus. Thank goodness the garage door ones did, but even these over here Some of it really likes the shade, and some of it apparently likes the sun, and you got to know which is which, and you got to plant the right one in the right place. But normally over here, it's in the past it's done awesome, and this year not so much.
Hi.
Hey, Panther. Good morning. How are you doing out here, bud? You doing okay? Yeah, it smells like smoke in the front yard too. Oh, you're so pretty. Yeah, you can definitely see the haze out the front yard for sure. Oh, my plants are looking good. I watered the big maples. I put about a gallon of water a day on them this time of year. We're not supposed to have showers today either. Maybe tomorrow. I think they're power washing the house up on the hill up there. The guy that, I don't think he lives there anymore, but his grandmother still lives there. He runs a power washing business, I think. So maybe that's what's going on. There she is. Good morning, Gray. Oh, the big stretch. The big stretch. Hi, sweet girl. How are you? How are you, honey? Good morning. We're the only people here in the park today. I wonder why. Huh. It's 11:10. So we're not super late. We sure ain't early either. I guess I should say that I canceled my chiropractor's appointment and I'm not headed to Cary to shop today because Johnny's leaving after Taekwondo tonight for that New York trip with his dad and gonna be gone 7 to 10 days, and I just didn't want to be gone all day today. Johnny wants to go Harris Teeter, Target, get some Zevia drinks to take on the trip with him. So we're gonna do that when I get home and get cooled off. And oh, by the way, you can see through there a little bit now. And they aren't burning there. So we don't smell the smoke smell so much anymore. But we can still see the haze. There's quite a good area code red. I don't know, 50 to 100 miles west of us. But it's not here. We're still in the code orange, at least as far as we know. So did they already move one of the power lines? No, I guess I see it now. They did curl something up on the tree over there, but that's likely cable or I don't know.
The big power line goes back from the back. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see.
Yeah.
It actually just crosses the property. It's probably on the property line.
Yeah. A gentleman with a pretty big DJI drone was at the trailhead getting it going. He's flying over the property where they're clearing the trees, documenting the changes and various other things. He was commercial. It was a business thing for him. He was licensed to fly that drone, and it may be the ones we've seen over in this area before a few times up in the air. Anyway, kind of cool. His was older, so wow, the size I know mine's the mini, but still the size comparison to how much DJI has trimmed down the weight and size on those is pretty amazing. He said he had just finished his certification. I know that's really is a career opportunity now to fly drones, to do all sorts of stuff. I think Wake Tech offers a program for that. Well, this is the last bit of true shade for a while. There's little snippets up at the track, but it's a pretty long haul up across the parking lot to get to the track. This time of year, we really appreciate the shade. The guys aren't out here mowing today, probably because it's code orange, but this household has their grass being mowed. Here's the guy's truck. He went around the back of the house with the mower. So there's mowing going on, but not the park mowing. And we don't know if it's because it's code orange, which would be, you know, reasonable, or, of course, we want them to stay healthy. You know, us out here for an hour is different than an 8-hour workday, or some other reason. Well, an hour and 10 minutes later, we're back. We did almost 27-minute miles and 2.59 miles. It's hot today, so we didn't pick up a lot of trash, but you know, we're not going to be breaking no record speeds today. Johnny and I are headed up to the Target in Holly Springs, and I'm regretting having come Piney Grove, Wilbon. I need to stop coming this way. It's just so ingrained in my head. Go the back way to get out. Go the back way to get out. You see right there on the right where the road, where it's kind of been scraped along the side of the road, where they're doing that all up and down this road, which I guess means they're fixing to repave it, and they're actually going to make it a little wider. Wider's good if they're going to repave it anyway. So yeah, but with that work started and ongoing, I just really need to not come this way. Thank God the new Judd Parkway loop is pretty much just as good as coming out this way, if I could just remember to turn the other direction. Here's the new stoplight. It's in flasher mode today. Last week they were still covered up. Won't be long till they turn it on, I guess. There's a school on the side road, so it was really needed. Just so you know, the Halloween stuff is coming out. There's a 3, there's a Y, and we saw an S going through the parking lot. Well, after a successful Target trip, we are on our way back to the house. And Ruby's air conditioning feels wonderfully cold. Ruby says it's 91 out there. It feels every bit of 91. Did you take a video at the inspection place?
No.
Well, clue you in when you take Jules for her inspection here, because it's coming up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But thanks for not sending me with the GMC.
That's right.
Because I think I did it last year.
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking it this
and all
year.
Those guys, they really rather you come up.
I'm sure that's true. I did unbox and put away all of my Amazon subscribe and save, including breaking down the cardboard.
Whoa!
And I blew the parking pad under the
that long?
Yes, under the GMC area while it was out of there. You know, you can't move the van or the GMC and not go blow over there. So.
Well, thank you for doing that.
God, it's hot. Is it hot enough for us?
It is plenty warm.
Yep. Jules to Taekwondo. I'll explain more in a bit. And after I get the door open. Johnny's been dropped off at Taekwondo, and I'm just headed back to the house. We have all of his stuff for his trip in the back of Jules, and we're going to pick him up at the end of, that was a red Mach-E. We're going to pick him up at the end of Taekwondo, so 45 minutes from now, and take him to his father's house. You know, he's got all this gear, so it wasn't, normally his dad would just pick him up at Taekwondo, but with all the gear, that wasn't going to work this time. Johnny's dropped off, and he's excited for his trip, as he should be. It felt like practice for dropping him off at UNCC on the 12th of August. I had I'm tearing up again, just even thinking about admitting it, that I might have thought it felt like that. So I probably should stop while I'm behind here, but you know, you guys get the gist. They're not sure when they're coming back. Sometime between next Wednesday and next Friday is the probable return dates, and you know, he comes back when he comes back. So they're done for the night, but they were doing something down there. It's still pretty hazy here. It's still code orange, but that red blob that was to our west, it sunk south into South Carolina. It didn't come east. So I guess that's good. I don't think it's supposed to be any better tomorrow than it was today, though. I'm supposed to come up here and monitor the print, so that's what I'm doing. Let's see, turn on the light on Don's handy dandy timer. Johnny just wanted me to make sure that the side was still firmly attached, and I would say that it is. I'll send him a picture. You can't make out quite that much detail on the camera. You can, you know, see it's not doing anything crazy.
So if I'm reading this right, it's 4% complete after 3 hours and 32 minutes. So
well, he told us it wouldn't be done till 6 a.m. Thursday morning or something.
Yeah.
We're fasting as long as his print's taking.
I hope I can hold out that long.
You better. This is my once a quarter.
Oh yeah.
As long as I can go fast, which I've never made it more than 69 hours or something like that.
I think you've made it 3. That's right. That's a 3-day fast. You've done a 3-day.
Close enough.
Yeah.